Hello everyone, welcome to the scenario-based Tableau training offered by Raipati Analytics. This is Kalpana Raipati. Visit our website raipatianalytics.com and register to get the first 2 weeks of the Tableau training. Also, get the mobile app from Google Play Store by typing Raipati Analytics. In this video, let us understand what is that extract connectivity. So what is that? Here I am connecting to the sample data that I have on the desktop. So this is the one. Now here, so when the table is on this canvas, here these two options are getting enabled: connection, live and extract. So what is extract? We have already seen live. What is extract? Let us understand now. Even here you can apply. So when you click on this extract, you are getting this edit option, right? So what is this edit option? Here you can apply the filters. So what are that filters? I'll show you by connecting it to Sample Superstore. But as of now, let us understand what is extract. Extract filters we'll understand later. Now, once I select extract, here you are getting one message. Extract will include all the data. Okay, I'm not doing anything, guys. I just selected extract and I am moving to the sheet 1. The moment I click on this sheet 1, Tableau is asking you to save your, save as type means it is saving something. So what is that it is saving something here? Means whatever the data that you have connected here, right? Might be you are having in real time, might be you are having some, you might have joined 2 or 3 tables. You have defined your relationship in this. Then after performing all of that, when you click on this extract will extract all the data and it will make a copy of the data, and you can keep that copy of the data in your local machine. Whatever the data is there, that data you are bringing and you are keeping that data in your local machine. See where I am saving, under my documents, data sources, here I am saving. When I click on save, see, and one more type, here save as type is Tableau data extract dot. So here dot hyper, what is that hyper? Let us understand. Click on save. Once you click on that save, see that got saved. Where it got saved? We have saved that under my documents, my Tableau repository, data sources 2023. Here if you see sheet 1 of data, just now we have saved this. Okay, so this is dot hyper. What is that dot hyper? Let us see. Here you are getting right, Tableau extract. Now here, so we got to know how to take that extract. Now let us understand what is that extract. First of all, how will you come to know that your data source is using your extract? If you get 2 cylindrical symbols like this, and let me build a view with this. I am building a view by using these fields. Now see here 2 cylindrical symbols with this tick mark if you are getting, then you are using an extract. Okay. Now here, what is this extract? As I said, Tableau will create the data copy and it will place that data copy in your machine so that the speed will increase. See, in live, if your data source at that data source and if the data source is slow, then as it needs to get reflected Tableau and whatever the data that is there, as the process is slow at that end, automatically whatever the changes that are happening at that end not get reflected as fast as you are expecting at the Tableau end. So here, as you have taken that extract and you are keeping that copy in your machine and connecting to that and you are working on that, then here the speed will increase, right? even the performance will increase. And to create that extract, Tableau has Tableau Data Engine. This Tableau Data Engine follows that columnar data structure while saving the data, and it will create the extract. So that, for example, if you are having 1 GB of data, then if you create hyper and if you connect to your hyper file, then the size of your data will be 1/8 to 1/10 of actual data. 1/8 to 1/10 of actual data by creating your extract. Earlier to 10.5 version, I think, earlier to 10.5 version, this extract here are when we are saving, it is coming as .hyper file, right? But after that, the extension got changed to .hyper. Earlier to this 10.5, it used to be .tde, but from that latest version, it got changed to .hyper. Okay, now here you got your extract. Now let us go back to the view. Now I want to refresh this extract. See, even either it is live or extract, the data changes might happen, right? That needs to get reflected from time to time, right? So how to refresh this extract? So let us see that. Here we know we have this data, right? Here I am doing some modification to this data. I am adding F, I am adding G. So any modification, any change at the data source is a change, right? Now let me take out this B. I'm saving this. Now let us go back to the data source. Here, if you right click on this and if you refresh this, then it will not get refreshed, because here you are having one more option here. See, directly from here also, if you are in live connectivity, directly from here also you can extract the data. See, once you have extracted the data here, then by default this option of use this extract option is there, right? It is creating the extract and it is using that extract option. Now here, if you want to do any modifications to this, then here you can do. You want to refresh your extract, then click on refresh. Then it is saying that extract, the entire content of the extract will be replaced during the extract refresh. If you want to go with it, then click on, it is asking, do you want to continue? Yes. Now when you click on yes, now see, you got F and G and B is gone from the view. So this is how we create extracts. How we create filters on extract, and this something you are able to see this, right? These filters. Let us talk about that in another video. Okay guys, thank you.